Voices beneath the stone, Delphi, death, and the words. Humans call the future. Before humans knew the word prophecy, before anyone believed that words could guide a life, Mount Parnassus still stood in silence, wrapped in white mist and in a quiet that never tried to explain itself. At the foot of that mountain once lay the domain of Gaia, mother of the earth, keeper of the world's memory within stone, soil, and the fractures beneath the ground. The guardian of this sacred place was not a god of light, but a great serpent named Python. Python was not a monster. It was a being born before language, before names, before the division between past and future. Its breath flowed beneath the earth, through cracks in the stone, as if the world itself were breathing. Until one day, a young god arrived, bearing a bow and music, Apollo, god of light, of song, and of the desire for answers. He killed Python, not out of evil, but because the world was changing hands, from the age of the earth to the age of words. The serpent's body did not disappear. It decayed beneath the stone. Its final breath became vapor, slowly rising through the fractures of the ground. And this was the beginning of Delphi. People came here not to hear the truth, but to hear what they wished to believe. A mortal woman was chosen, not for purity, not for wisdom, but because her body was empty enough to let another voice pass through. Her name was Pythia. She sat upon a three-legged tripod above the lie of the earth, inhaling the vapor of Python's death, letting her consciousness drift from her body. The words that left her mouth were not sentences, not answers, not commands. They were murmurs, fragments, riddles. Nearby stood male priests whose task was to translate, to arrange, to shape, and to deliver those words to human ears. The Greeks called these voices oracle, not because they knew everything, but because they spoke for what humans could not reach. Over time, oracle no longer meant only the voice of a god. It came to mean one who knows, an authority, even a system believed to answer every question. Delphi never taught humans how to escape fate. It taught them how to face themselves. Carved upon the temple wall were two short phrases: "Know thyself," and "nothing in excess," not comfort, but warning. The prophecies of Delphi were therefore ambiguous, giving rise to the word Delphic, used to describe speech that sounds meaningful yet remains unclear, because prophecy was never meant to change the future. It existed to prove that even when humans know in advance, they still walk the same path. As in the story of Oedipus, a man who came to Delphi asking how to escape the fate foretold to him. The prophecy said he would kill his father and marry his mother. He believed that foreknowledge would allow him to choose another road. Yet the more he tried to flee the prophecy, the more he fulfilled it. Delphi never lied, but it never explained. And the voice rising from beneath the stone may not have been the voice of gods at all, but the voice of the world itself, still breathing beneath human feet. Always.